many of y'all know what the Chamber Alliance is? Oh, very good, very good. We only have a little bit of opportunity. It's an advocacy group, and it's for all 8 of the active chambers in Lake County. Our president is sitting back there, Tim Green, as one of the people working on this organization for us to learn a little bit today. And the interesting thing, some of us, I know, familiar faces here, have been here since 7:30 this morning. And it's amazing, as I prepared in my mind for this 5-minute discussion, how many things have already been said. So you're not going to hear anything new from me. Now, with that said, how many of you are members of chambers? Oh, it looks like we got a little opportunity here. Colleen, Ray. We have 2 of our chamber execs in the back, Ray from South Lake and Colleen from Tavares. And what chambers do is work with businesses. It's a membership organization, and we do a lot of business-to-business networking. So my 3 points are very simplistic. From the very beginning, when you go into management, you learn that first impressions will last a long time. I look around the room, and I remember when I met Mandy. I remember when I saw Dwayne at casino night one night, and with his business, because he was a sponsor, as he's looking up wondering, oh, she's talking about me. And I look around the room and see other people that I've met over the years, and I remember why and how I met them. And when I do business with them, it helps form that relationship of knowing whatever the commonality was behind that time. Then you go into concisely communicating. How many of you all have your elevator speech? What your business is very concisely put together. Okay, that's an important part of the business-to-business networking, because with all the new social media capabilities, as we listened to this morning with Twitter and blogging and Facebook, there's still a need for that one-on-one relationship. And the thing that a business-to-business relationship gives you is a memory, because you have a face to a name. How many of you sat and went to write an email and it wasn't a good message you wanted to send, and it took you 30 minutes to figure out how to word it so it would come across correctly because you weren't there personally to say what you needed to say? There are times when I sit sometimes as a chamber person who I have members, and you all do in business also, you have members who agree and they disagree, but you've got a message and you have to somehow go along that middle line there and get it out. Well, at least the one-on-one, whether it's over a cup of coffee or lunch, lets you have that humanistic approach to whatever you might have to say to them. Passion, I think that was mentioned this morning by someone. The one-on-one communications, the business networking gives you that passion to explain what your business actually is. The other thing it does is sometimes we get a little rusty on our relationship networking. How many of you, now let's see how many really will be honest, how many come into a room and see somebody you know real well and you navigate immediately to them? And yet you've gone to this activity because you wanted to meet new people and make new connections. But what do? We navigate to the people who are most comfortable. Hopefully during the course of your period of time you might get to meeting some new ones, but we have a tendency to do that, and I chuckle to myself because, you know, Colleen and Ray and I are all sitting together at the back table. Email is very impersonal at times, so you have to be careful with it. Guess what? If you're there talking to them, you've handed your business card directly to them, so it's not going to get lost on the desk. It's not going to get lost in the mail, at least for that moment, because if they're interested in what you have, they're going to come back to you. They can't hang up on you. How many times have you gotten that phone call and you're busy and you've got 10 things to do and it gets put through to you, or you take it yourself because you've answered the phone directly, and then you're trying to figure out how to get off because you really don't want to deal with it right then because it's not something you're looking to do right now. In fact, it may even be, a lot of the calls I get right now, and Colleen and Ray may relate to these, are people selling banners for Christmas and things like that. Well, it's September to me and I've got a project going right now, so I'm not into banners for it, but yet I don't want to be rude to the person, but at the same time, I'm going to get them off the phone, and trust me, I get them off the phone a lot quicker because they're on the phone than I would from walking away from you because I'm standing there talking to you. So chambers provide you the opportunity to do business-to-business networking, looking each other in the eye, exchanging business cards, and we do it many ways. We do ribbon cuttings, new businesses to infiltrate you into the community as a new business. We do business after hours. We do educational sessions and/or participate in them, just like this one. Ribbon cuttings, I think I mentioned already, because we have one tonight, and I know Colleen's doing one tonight. Business expos, monthly breakfasts or lunches, and a lot of league groups and things so that you can be a part of it. So that's where we still have the need for the business-to-business networking. And the Chamber Alliance thanks you for allowing us to talk to you about the very simple thing of business-to-business networking.